New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said she learned she was in the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Netflix documentary the day its first trailer was released. The politician said she had no contact with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle about the project. Footage featuring the Prime Minister of New Zealand that will be used in the programme, titled Live to Lead, comes from an interview with the Nelson Mandela Foundation she did in November 2019, she added. Ms. Ardern said, they were producing resources for future leaders with the focus on young leaders. I've not been involved in the decision-making around what happens next and I have not had direct contact with the Sussexes. Nevertheless, she said she stood by her interview and the Foundation's right to use it as they saw fit. Her office, the politician said, was made aware the documentary would be released in May but she had not stayed close to those communications. She continued, so I became aware of what was happening with it yesterday. Ms. Ardern is one of the several leaders included in the documentary, which also featured clips with late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, feminist and friend of the Duchess of Sussex Gloria Steinem and climate change activist Greta Thunberg. The project, which looks at influential leaders throughout history and how they changed the world, will be released by Netflix on New Year's Eve. Follow this blog for live updates on the royal family events. Jacinda Ardern sets record straight after being included in Live to Lead trailer 08:55 in 47 mins 09:42. Alice Scarcy. Kate ignores Harry and Meghan woes to pay tribute to Queen at carol service. Kate will say Christmas will feel very different this year, as she spearheads the first Christmas carol event since the monarch's death. Dedicating her royal carols, together at Christmas event to her husband Prince William's late grandmother, the princess honored Elizabeth's belief that the season brings people together. Kate's second annual service at Westminster Abbey is to be shown on ITV tomorrow, narrated by Catherine Zeta-Jones, at 7 p.m. The 40-year-old said the Queen always prioritized recognizing and thanking those who have gone above and beyond to support others. She added, Her Majesty leaves with us an incredible legacy and one that has deeply inspired many of us. This year's carol service is dedicated to her and to all those who are sadly no longer with us. So, whilst Christmas will feel very different this year, we can still remember the memories and traditions we shared. Take time to slow down and celebrate with family and friends all the wonderful things that make Christmas so special. Read the full story here just now. 08:55 Alice Scarcy. Jacinda Ardern sets record straight after being included in Live to Lead trailer. Jacinda Ardern said she only became aware clips from an interview she did with the Nelson Mandela Foundation in 2019 would be included in the new Netflix documentary by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Live to Lead, the day its trailer was released. New Zealand's Prime Minister, quizzed about her involvement with Meghan and Harry's new documentary, said, they were producing resources for future leaders with the focus on young leaders. I've not been involved in the decision-making around what happens next and I have not had direct contact with the Sussexes. Nevertheless, she said she stood by her interview and the Foundation's right to use it as they saw fit. Her office, the politician said, was made aware the documentary would be released in May but she had not stayed close to those communication. She continued, so I became aware of what was happening with it yesterday.